Hi everyone, I am Vuyanzi of Vuyanzi Coaches, a new show on Coach TV. Now, I want to talk to you just briefly about your truth during this time. As a life coach, one thing that I encourage my clients to do is to speak their truth. And during our tumultuous time, let me be clear, there have been tumultuous times for centuries. However, currently things are beginning to bubble over, so that we're clear. During this time, I want to encourage you to speak your truth. Now, what do I mean by that? Well, let me give you an example. I don't know if you noticed this or not, but come close, a little bit closer. I'm black. Surprise! So, and I'm a woman. Yes, I have a shaved head, but I'm a woman as well. I am a black woman, right? The intersectionality of being black and being a woman. So there's many times there may be double bias that's there. So how does this relate to speaking truth? I had noticed something about myself throughout the years. I'm going to use an expression that my grandmother used to use. I hope that no one will be offended by it, but please stay with me. My grandmother used to say something like, people would pussyfoot around something. And pussyfooting means like a cat. So literally a cat, you know how a cat walks? You don't hear it walk, right? So you tiptoe around an issue. And I, as a black woman, throughout the years in my career and in my different circles, would find myself pussyfooting around issues of race. However, recently, I have taken the same, if you will, dose of advice that I have given to my clients to speak my truth. And I started vocalizing in a way I had never done before, some things on social media. But how do you speak your truth? I believe in definitely having some class about it. Maybe that's just me, but, and I'm being sarcastic there, girl, I know you got class. But I want to say this, that considering how we speak our truth, it helps in terms of how it will be received, right? There's going to be some people who will never listen to you because that is this space that they live in. However, I'm speaking about speaking your truth in such a way that others will receive it. So number one, doing it with class. Let me share this example. One of the truth that I spoke today was I put a picture up of my two sons who are now adults, but I put up a picture of when they were in kindergarten. And I talked about how when they were still in my womb, how I had a struggle with the names I really wanted to name them versus names that were more, ethnically just vanilla. And I went with the vanilla names rather than the black sounding names because I felt that being black, a black man in America, having such names would negatively impact them. Listen, that's how I felt. That was over 26 years ago. When I put that truth there, and I just did it with, I said, dear white friends, and I explained it. It was, I believe, with class. Some may not have liked it, but I believe it was with class. And furthermore, also, it did cause a response of people who were not only receptive, white people who I've never spoken to about race before. It caused them to be receptive and leave certain notes on my feed or certain responses on my post. And guess what happened? Also, when I told my truth, other women, other black women, just like me, posted their truth of having the same struggle. So, speak your truth, queen, because number one, you do it with class. Other people not only will be receptive, but also others will open up and speak their truth too. So, there are going to be some other ways in which I tell you to speak your truth, because again, this is something that I tell my clients to do all the time, yet I myself wasn't even doing it. However, I have dug deep and I have decided to speak my truth. So number one, speak it with class. Why? So others can be receptive to it, and also it can help others to speak their truth too. I hope you got something from this. I am Vuyanzi of Vuyanzi Coaches, the new TV show on Coach TV, as well as VuyanziCoaches.com. I'll see you soon. Mwah.